Good evening, everybody. It's Zechariah from Running for Heroes. Sadly, tonight we're doing 2 miles in honor of 2 fallen first responders, both who have lost their life in the line of duty. The first mile tonight is for fallen Captain Janelle Sanders. She worked at the New York City Police Department in New York. Her end of watch was September 11th of 2022. She lost her life after succumbing to cancer that she developed following her search and recovery efforts following the 9/11 terrorist attacks. She served, even though her age is not readily available, we do know that she served 22 years as a first responder, serving at the 32nd Precinct, and she leaves behind 2 daughters. Tonight, I'll be running with the blue line flag in her honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in her honor. And I'll be joined tonight by many first responders, supporters, and my whole family joining us in this mile. Before then, started going to a quick prayer in honor of her whole family and department for the hard time they're going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that have tuned in tonight, Zechariah running his first 2 miles this evening. Our 2 heroes recently lost in the line of duty this first mile tonight in honor of fallen Captain Janelle Sanders. She worked with the New York City Police Department in New York. Her end of watch, September 11th, 2022. Tragically losing her life as a result of cancer that she developed following the search and recovery efforts after the 9/11 terrorist attacks. We do not know her age, but we do know that she served 22 years of service with the New York City Police Department, was assigned to the 32nd Precinct. Sadly, leaves behind 2 daughters. Zechariah putting his first of 7 laps, which is 1 mile tonight, to honor fallen Captain Janelle Sanders. We're always appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside Zechariah, and tonight helping to pay tribute to fallen Captain Janelle Sanders. We got members of the Winter Springs Police Department, our hometown. We got members of our home county, the Seminole County Sheriff's Office. We also have here tonight the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation here to help pay tribute as well. Once again, we're here tonight to pay tribute to fallen Captain Janelle Sanders of the New York City Police Department, who tragically on September the 11th, 2022, ironically losing her life on the very day in which the attacks happened many years prior. She lost her life as a result of cancer that she developed from following the search and recovery efforts from that fateful day. 22-year veteran of the New York City Police Department, assigned to the 32nd Precinct. Once again, sadly, she leaves behind 2 daughters. As Zechariah completes his lap, he'll be completing lap number 2 of 7 tonight to honor the life of fallen hero, Captain Janelle Sanders. For every mile that Zechariah completes, he carries a unique flag. Each flag gets sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. And tonight, Zechariah carrying the blue line flag. This flag will begin to work its way to the family of fallen Captain Janelle Sanders, along with a note that Zechariah wrote earlier in the day. If you'd like information on how you can be a part of this mission, visit running4heroes.org. We'll also do a follow-up post a little bit later in the evening with details on how you can be a part of the Running for Heroes mission. As Zechariah completes lap number 3, starts lap number 4. I'm going to go silent, and I'm going to remain silent for the remainder of the run tonight as we reflect on the life of this hero, fallen Captain Janelle Sanders. Our thoughts and our prayers are extended to her 2 daughters and the rest of her family, as well as everybody with the New York City Police Department, especially those that she worked with in the 32nd Precinct. We hope this run honors her well tonight, and we thank her for her 22 years of service to her community. Zachary, any final words tonight for the family of fallen Captain Janelle Sanders?
To the entire family of fallen Captain Janelle Sanders, everybody at the New York City Police Department in New York, along with their 2 daughters, we hope all of you heal very soon through the passing of your loved one. Unfortunately, every year we lose many first responders to 9/11 cancer or illness following their search and recovery efforts after 9/11. It's a type of cancer and illness that us at Running for Heroes have learned over time that it takes a long time for it to finally affect you to the point where it can possibly kill you. Now, I'm sure back in 2001 when these first responders were doing the search and recovery efforts, I'm sure they did not think of that. I'm sure they instead thought of saving as many lives that were still inside the rubble. And the people like Captain Sanders are the people that I look up to, and I hope all of you look up to, because they are the first responders that after the most terrible terrorist attacks in the United States, they decided to go help and save others. And unfortunately, Captain Sanders lost her life during that process 20 years later. If you are part of the family, I'll be sending this blind flag to sign your Heroes Honor very soon, along with a handwritten note as well. That'll be sent to your family as quickly as possible. I hope that for this whole run tonight, it can help you heal as quickly as possible. Now with that, if all of you would like to join us in a 22-second moment of silence, each second day can take a year she served as a first responder, and following that will also be a prayer. So if all of you now please bow our heads and join us in this 22 seconds. Please do at this time. Dear God, tonight ran for a fallen first responder, Captain Janelle Sanders, who lost her life in the line of duty from 9/11 related cancer 20 years after saving lives during the search and recovery efforts. God, every single year, many first responders pass away from this type of cancer and illness. It's by far the leading cause of cancer and illness in our first responders' line of duty deaths. I pray you watch over all of our first responders who continue to have 9/11 related cancer illness from the search and recovery efforts and from 9/11. I pray you watch over them and give them the strength they need to continue to fight as long as possible through their illness and cancer, or even fight all the way until they're out of their cancer or illness. At the same time, God, I pray you watch over all the first responders who had friends who passed away in 9/11 and continuing to pass away from these types of cancer and illnesses. And I pray you guide them to their front so they can also find comfort. Thank you again, God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Something I also wanted to mention is our prayers are going to stay with the family, because not only was 9/11 a very horrible day for them, but Captain Sanders also passed away in 9/11, so this is a double thing on this day that they will have sorrow for. However, I hope that this run can help let them know how much of an amazing hero she was and a legacy she'll leave behind forever. We hope all of you have a great and safe night, especially if you're a first responder working tonight, and I pray God blesses you all.